was like shut off the mic. I didn't know if it would like deafening you all or not. Don't know what happened there. Never done that before, has it? It's never done that before. You're right, equipment. You're right. Are we doing that again? Is he not dying for another 80 years, Liam? I think I would be quite lucky to get past 100 years old, but you never know with all the Oh, my mic is not shit. Oh. Yeah, but you never know, like, say with the medical advances and shit like that, you know, probably by the time I'm 80 or 90, the life expectancy is probably increased by 10 years, so you never know, I might get to be 100. Never know, I might get to be 100. But like I say, thank you very much, Misty Pone. I apologise for breaking apart your message into about 3 chunks there. But it's like I was saying to Mum, it's like, that's where I get it from. It's from you, is that? Where you're talking about one thing, and your head's kind of thinking of another thing, and you just instantly segue into that, which splits off into another 2 things, and then you're going back, and it's like you're making this stupid, like, flow chart in your head of conversation. It's fucking dumb. But yeah, like I say, first instinct when I thought microphone, it was like, turn that shit off. I don't want it deafening everybody. It must have just been something with system or something. I don't know, like, my PC was busy. Maybe Mortal Kombat finished downloading and it just put things out of sync a little bit, I'm not sure. You're not so old, I've got 12 years on you yet, boy, holy shit. No, it's like I say, I mean, I don't think 30's old. I don't even think 40-odd's old. I think once you get to 50, you've got to kind of like, you know, it's like, yeah, you know, like, certainly not young, but, you know, I mean, like, nowadays, it's like I was saying, if you're going to live to be 100, then 30 is like, well, you're only a third of the way there. And even 60, it's like, well, you're only 2/3 of the way there. So is it that old? I think, like, I don't know, 50's like, I don't know, 40, like, what it used to be like 20 years ago? Like, you gotta get to 50 to be like, yeah, over the hill almost. It's like, I don't know, maybe even older now. Well, like I say, fucking, like, I don't know, like, I don't even know if 50 counts as fucking being old. I mean, you know, technically, yeah, but, you know, actuality-wise, you know, what can you not do as a 50-year-old that you couldn't do 20 years younger or something like that? It's like, I think I'll be able to do the same stuff at 50. In fact, I know for a fact, the shit that I do day to day, I could still do at fucking 80 as what I do at fucking now. As what I've done for the last fucking 20 fucking odd years. Seriously, man, like, you know, I always said, like, the most ideal way for me to go would either be keeling over at the poker table or with a joypad in my hand. Well, or mouse and keyboard, I guess. But, oh, impressive. Thank you very much. Oh, no message, but from Happy Birthday, dude. I don't think that's your real name. I don't think your real name is Happy Birthday, dude, at all. But thank you very much, sir. Whoever you may be, thank you very much. Ooh, here we go. From Donbar. Happy birthday, mate. Enjoy good old-fashioned beat-em-up platformer. Oh, fucking sweet. Noitool Love 2. Devolution, they're great games. The guy that... I don't know... I can't remember the guy's name that makes Noitool Love, and he makes another couple of games as well. And the art style and engines to those games are fantastic. So good. But he's like a single man, isn't he? Like, he's a one-man band, so his games come out really slowly. But he's very, very, very good. Thank you very much, dudes. Thank you very much. I don't know about continuing HTSF till I'm 80. But I do, I'm so attached to the name though, I really am. But, this is what I was saying early on as well, like, you know, AAA HTSF, you know, Half-Life's probably going to be the last. And I know some AAA companies are still alright, and I may investigate into it, but it takes pre-planning and stuff like that. So at that point, I'm basically just going, look, HTSF happens when it happens. It's not a regular mainstay or anymore. But indie HTSF is absolutely fucking fine. You know, a lot of indie devs will be like, holy shit, if you want to do more than one video for our game, yay. So, you know, that's actually no problem. The difference is, I have generally quite strict candidates for HTSF. Obviously, not just for the sake of that, I want it to be a good game to watch, I want it to be a good game to play for a long period of time. And you know what my attention span's like, so the game has to be pretty damn good to hold me. So, you know, indie candidates for that, you know, there's not as many. There's shit tons of great indie games and shit tons of great indie games to do, like, indigestion for. But what I'm saying is the number of games that I'd want to fully play through is a lot less overall. And that's not to say there isn't a lot of great, you know, playthroughable indie games, because there is. There's fucking hundreds. Well, I'm just saying, like, as a percentage. But I'd rather take it as, like, you know, here's the entire group of indie games. Only 50% of these indie games can be playthroughed, really, because they're just, you know, they're either, like, repetitive or they're not meant to be played for more than an hour at a time. Whereas you take AAA and you go, right, here's the full selection of AAA games. 50% of them are absolute dog shit. And of the remaining 50%, you've either done them, that are good, or you can't do them anymore, or you just don't really feel like doing them. It's like, so I take the indie fucking route all day fucking long, man. Seriously. Yeah, I made sure to get quite a lot of targets out of the way. I mean, I've got to be honest, like, the entire mission this year, I'm really nursing this cup of tea. I meant to be drinking this cup of tea and then we're off to Quake, aren't we? But I'm still fucking drinking this tea and talking shit. Oh, impressive! I'm gonna put my headset on, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm not hearing the impressives at all. Like I say, that takes some of the fun out of it. If you don't hear the impressive, what's the point? Almost. No, there is, but still. But impressive. Due to chaos raiding my money during the New Year's, this is all I have. Keep it up and happy birthday from Arisen Hemlock. Thank you very much, dude. No, that's all you have. No, that's very generous, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Bloody chaos. Raiding the monies. Well, exactly, some of the best HTSFs were indie games as well. Like, Braid was great, Super Meat Boy was great. I actually enjoyed bloody Trapland as well. There's, Amnesia is indie. There is plenty of great indie games. Shit tons of them. So, like I said, I don't think HTSF's dead, just changed around into being less frequent and certainly a lot more indie than AAA in the future. So, I don't think it's gone, it's just benched. It's kind of on the benches now. You know, you send it onto court from time to time, but, you know, other than that, it sits on the bench. It's a good player. It's a good player. But you need to send him in at the right times. You know, you don't want him on you don't want him on the court all the time. You want him there, you know, certain key times and shit like that, certain times. No, it's not on life support. No, I don't think it's on life support. I think that's rough towards HSF. I don't think it's on life support. He's on the bench, ready to get played. Well, that's a bit lame. I know that's a bit lame, but like I say, it's the YouTube changes, and being honest, myself as well. I just honestly, I mean, there's still a lot of AAA games that I'd like to do, but I've got to be honest, most of them are fucking Konami and Nintendo, which is just nope. That is it. Like, I would love to fucking dive into Metroids and Zeldas and Castlevanias and all kinds of shit, Metal Gear Solids, all kinds of shit. But just not fucking no dice. But like I say, indigestion and some other stuff on YouTube, all kinds of fucking shit on stream. And like I say, it remains to be seen, guys. It remains to be seen. I might just go, you know what, fuck it. I don't care about sending HTSF over to YouTube anymore. I'll keep HTSF on Twitch and say fuck to YouTube. Not fuck to YouTube, but, you know, fuck to HTSF on YouTube. If YouTube is going to be funny about playthroughs, then I just won't play through on YouTube and I'll do it on stream instead. It's more rough cut, but is it really hard for me to, like, you know, just go, right, I'm going to do an HTSF of this. I do it in hour blocks and I highlight it on you know, stream, or do it in certain chunks, like certain sets. I'll go back to a set format with it. I'll go back to a set format do a highlight of that set on Twitch, so it's nice and easy to follow, and then I just fucking say, fuck, like, look, it's over there on Twitch. Go and watch it. You know, Metal Gear Solid 2, it's over there. You know, it remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. Like I say, oh well, like I just said, it really does remain to be seen. Let's just, I need to get my indigestion rolling and get my stream schedule rolling, and, you know, from there on, we'll see what fits, what clicks. Because I've got to be honest, like, if I can't do AAA, you know, I mean, I just ain't gonna, it's not a case of like, oh, well, you could do these AAAs and you could do these AAAs. It's like, no, being honest, like, it's most of the blacklisted AAA that I actually want to fucking do now. I've done a lot of the games from other companies and shit. Oh, thank you very much, Jeff. Oldie the Gun. Love this game and you can do it in 2 hours easily. Happy birthday. P.S. You were fucking close to failing your promise on... Hey, impressive. You were fucking close to failing your promise on episode 2 for... Oh, very fucking close. 6 hours from going back on a promise. That ain't right, is it? That ain't right. I promised that. I know it was... Now, some people would say it was only to like 2 or 3 people that I promised this. It's like, I don't care if it was only to one person. I don't care if I promised a cat. No offense to cats or all that. But, you know, I promised it still. So I should fucking do it. It was very close. Not so great of me to do that, but... Like I said, I've got to be honest, the YouTube changes took all the wind out of my sails on doing playthroughs. And I've got to be honest, I was already wanting to switch over to a less playthrough-heavy format anyway. I've been wanting to go, like, to downstep the playthroughs, downgear the playthroughs, let's call it, for a while now. So the YouTube changes just came in at the right kind of time, really, so... But I can't see what game this actually was, Jeff. Apologies, let me try reopen that on Steam. I could not see what game that was. Thank you very much though, dude. What have we got here? Oh, another world! Sweet. Hey, it got panned a little bit, didn't it? It's been panned a little bit. But I wanted to check it out still. I was looking at it going, I might get that anyway. I don't care what people are saying about it. I want to do an indigestion on it. And see what it's like. Plus, there's a lot of the old advocates of the original game going, oh, it's nothing like the original game, like, it don't control right, it don't do this right. It's like, well, I can't remember the fucking original game that much, so I think it's going to be fine by me. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. I think that's going to be fine. And impressive! Happy birthday, OTG. Thank you for these years. Since Resident Evil 1, oh, holy shit, of entertainment, and here's to many more. From Dr. Guts / the Gorguts. Oh, you're the same guy. I never noticed that. I've seen you using both names before, dude. I didn't actually cotton on that it's the same guy. I should have really done, shouldn't I? But thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. Resident Evil 1 days. Holy shit. I remember Resident Evil 1 quite well, to tell you the truth. Quite well. I remember stuff like, I couldn't record the cutscenes. You couldn't see the cutscenes. It was just black. I also remember that my TF2 clan was starting to fall apart as I was uploading that onto YouTube. And it was during that playthrough I went, well, you know what? Even if my TF2 clan falls apart, at least I've got this to entertain me now. At least I can make videos on YouTube, you're doing this fucking commentary stuff. At least I can do that now to replace a bit of the... if I'm not going to practice it, because I wasn't practicing as much as I wanted either. I was like, come on guys, we can't practice 1 hour a week. That's not enough. It should be like 1 hour a night with rotating people. You know, 1 hour a night on average anyway, you know, like a couple of nights a week of like 2 or 3 hours at least. Come on. And it was falling apart, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even care so much about the practice time now, seeing as though I can just do these videos instead. And that's how it kind of started. If my TF2 clan hadn't have started falling apart, I might not have had the time to do as many videos as what I'd done, so I might not have enjoyed it as much, so I might not have done more, so who the fucking knows? Indeed, TF2 clan, back when the game was actually clanable. Yes, my heavy was legendary. And I say this with, not blowing my own trumpet, and with no actual proof, but I was the best heavy weapons guy in Europe. Easily. So I mean, that's where the fondness of the miniguns and shit comes from. I mean, I already had a fucking preference for miniguns and chain guns long before TF2 anyway, that's why I started playing the heavy so much. But the heavy weapons guy in TF2, I pioneered in the clan scene. before I showed up playing heavy weapons guys and shit, everybody would always run with like 2 soldiers, couple of scouts, medic, and you might throw like a demo guy in there somewhere. And I changed it up. I dropped one of the soldiers and said we should fucking drop a soldier and put an heavy weapons guy instead. Because the soldiers can't protect. Because what some people were doing is running 2 scout builds. Run 2 scouts and you could kill the medic. The scouts could literally run right up to the medic, past all the soldiers and shit, right up to the medic, and one shot from each scout and the medic would be dead. And then they run off, and then you're fucked. So I said, why don't we put an heavy weapons guy in instead? Don't put the soldier on medic guard duty. Let the soldier go off and do whatever he's gonna do. You know, in the mid ranks, up at front, do whatever. Let him roam, and let him roam with the other 2 scouts or the demo and scout, and let him do his thing at the mid range. And instead, let me look after the medic on the heavy weapons guy. I'll look after him. You guys don't need to worry about the medic. Just let the medic sit on me, and we will capture the points, and we will go in first. We will be the core, the backbone of the 5-man team. And we tried it, and holy shit, we just decimated for fucking months. And everybody started fucking copying it then. Everybody started dropping that second soldier or demo guy or whatever else, and started putting in a heavy weapons guy instead. And it's like, and my team were like, they fucking copied that from you, aren't they, OTG? I'm like, they bloody have. They bloody have. It was a good strategy, though. I'm sure everybody would have cottoned on to it eventually, like, you know, heavy weapons guy equals good. Because before, everyone's like, oh, heavy weapons guy is too slow. He's too slow to, like, you know, really capture points and, you know, really help his team out, and it takes too long to wind up. And it's like, dude, I can counter every single one of the points you've just made right there. Number 1, it's a team game. Ideally, you know, people aren't supposed to be that far ahead of everybody. And ideally, if you've got a weapons guy, he's almost at the front. You know, everybody else comes in after the weapons guy and the medic. Number 2, it takes too long to spin his gun up. Well, there's a quick answer to that. Run around with a fucking shotgun out. Or jump round corners spinning up the barrel. You know, basically that can be countered by playing heavy weapons guy better. So, it changed up the clan scene. It really fucking did it. It changed it up, because all of a sudden, the usual comp of 2 medics, 1 medic, 2 soldiers, 2 scouts, or a scout and a demo guy, it just wasn't working. They were just getting shut down at long range. The heavy weapons guy was taking too much damage, absorbing all the rockets while getting healed up by the medic, and they couldn't get to the medic. You just 2 soldiers cannot get through a medic. Through a heavy and a medic. You just can't. You know, you can't just run straight at the weapons guy. He's gonna chew you apart, and you're gonna get side flanked by side flanked. I guess either hitting the side or flanked is the same difference. You're gonna get flanked by scouts. So you just can't do it. So the composition became very, very strong. Very strong did that composition. And I played... I used to be a soldier for him instead. And I changed over to being a weapons guy, and it was just so strong. The weapons guy could be at the front. It could hold positions. It just a core. Like, no matter where you were on the map, you knew that I was there somewhere. Either in the front or in the mix. And you could always rely on, like, I just need to get to OTG and it'll be alright. I know wherever OTG is, the medic is behind him, and I can get healed up, or I can be safe in that area. It was like a moving tank. That's what the weapons guy is. He's a moving fucking tank. And, like I said, I did that fucking job excellent. Like I said, I know I'm blowing my own trumpet a bit there, but I really did. I did that job fucking excellent. Very reliable team member. Very reliable. I was always like that in team games. Very, very solid core. No matter how the game's going, no matter what you're doing, you can always guarantee Liam is doing his fucking best, and he's helping the team out as fucking well and above beyond the duty. So. Oh, sorry, Zeke. Can thou answer my question? I did not see your question, sir. Let me scroll up and try find it. I can't see your question, sir. Sorry, all the text is it changes the colour of people's names every time they type as well, so I have absolutely no idea about how to find you easy there. Sorry about that, dude. Oh. Any chance of some enemy territory community games? E.T. Classic E.T., not the Quake one. Yeah, at some point. At some point. Last time, the only reason I pause hesitantly is because last time I tried to play enemy territory, Punkbuster is a complete fucking swine. I expect there's going to be a lot of folk, maybe even me as well, with fucking Punkbuster problems. But other than that, yeah, we'll give it a try at some point. Why not? It's fucking free. When was this? I played at the top level of European TF2. I'm curious when this meta existed. Oh, this was like, oh my god, dude. Back fucking... For argument's sake, let's say TF2 came out in October of some year. I can't remember when it was. But let's just say it came out in October. This was about a month after release. Like, pretty much on... It was beta, wasn't it? And then it came out with the release of Orange Box. So, basically, from the period of, like, Orange Box through till about March, April of the year following, so maybe about 5 months, 5 or 6 months at most was this period that I'm talking about, immediately on release, and then Valve started changing shit up and blocking mods to stop crits and shit like that, because we played with crits off. You know, we had like server mods, all the leagues and all the tournaments had, you know, the mods, so the crits were disabled. Oh, thank you very much, Tonk. Thank you very much. It is